One time, this is a story I told on another interview once. The green McLaren I pulled up in today, I drove that to a casino in Vegas one time. And before I got banned, I had my own reserved parking space at the front door of every casino on the strip. And I didn't have to give my keys over because I buy in with cash most of the time, right? Well, in the beginning I did. Then I started to switch over to cashier's checks. But when I was buying in with cash, I'm like, how do you expect me to give the keys to my car that might have, $1 to $4 million in cash to some valet driver? I was like, I'm never going to do it. So it's like easy for them to be like, keep your keys. Don't worry about it. Park in your designated spot. No one's going to touch your car, your keys, nothing, right? So I had $7 million one time, and I pulled up and I parked in my normal spot. And the thing is, like, I'm the only person in like Vegas history that ever had this like exception to the rule, right? That I have my own spot, I keep my keys, whatever. So when you get like a new valet driver, a new employee, they don't know that. Like, these are just kids working valet. So sometimes they want to like hassle me. When I'm gambling, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be hassled. If you hassle me about the slightest thing, I might just go home. Back to LA, I'm not gambling today. I don't want any distraction. I got something in my head going on. I'm going to keep it. So I park in my spot at $7 million. I see the kid walking towards me, the valet kid. I'm like, he's going to ask me for my keys. He goes, can I have your keys? And instead of getting into this argument where like, no, buddy, I'm allowed to keep them, I have a accept rule, I was like, no problem, take my keys, right? He took my keys, gave me the valet ticket. I kept it moving, made it to the table. I sit down at the table. I put the $7 million here. It's in chips, by the way. So I put the $7 million in chips right here, right? It's in like a clear Ziploc bag. All of a sudden, my chair's pinned up against the baccarat table. And at this exact moment, nobody was with me. Not Ian, not security. Like, I was totally alone for like this exact moment. So my chair's out of nowhere, pinned against this baccarat table. I'm like, what's going on? And I can't get it out. And I just see there's two bodies here, and somebody must be behind me, pinned. So I start flailing like crazy. I push it back. I stand on my chair, and I just start screaming, right? I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? Da-da-da-da. I got $7 million, all this. And it was security from the hotel. I'm like, what? So the pit boss, what I thought my plan should be is if I make enough noise, enough people have to look, and it's like that much harder to rob me of the $7 million in the heart of the casino, which is what happened. And the pit boss, who knows me, is like, what's going on? Came over and told security, back away from him. Everybody get away, get away. And security goes, pit boss goes, what's going on? Security turns to me and goes, do you drive a green McLaren? I said, yeah. They said, oh, you didn't get your valet ticket. And I said, oh, you mean this ticket? And just like that, without saying a word, not apologizing, they just left. Never heard about it again. So they'll do anything from drop a box of tissues to pin me up against the table for $7 million and everything in between.
Did you leave that day after that? Did that fuck up the flow?
No, I won. I played and I won.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you, bro.
I don't remember exactly what, but I won a couple million, yeah.